Friend, I hurt you, it was unacceptable, I'm sorry, is very important to me. It's also teaching me to lay down my pride all the time, because I don't think there's much room for pride where love is concerned. And really, if you love your people, you need to realize that sometimes you just have to humble yourself and be like, I was wrong. It's not even about you being right. I'm Lulu. Definitely this is my debut on Zama's channel. Hello honey. Basically I am saved, very loud, a little bit just for control, and I just love life. I love love and I love life, and I'm all about like making sure that your life is what you want it to be and making it like a replica of your dreams, you know, like make your dreams come true. Pour fuel on like the passions of your soul, and definitely go after everything that you want. So that's me, that's what I'm about, that's what I'm trying to do right now in my life. Yes, a friendship is a safe place. Definitely it needs to feel like, you know, when you're sitting, or imagine sitting on the clouds. It needs to be soft, it needs to be home, there needs to be trust. I feel like one of the things that I've learned most in my experiences with friends and friendships is that trust is important, and also the freedom to be yourself. Because a lot of the times we try so hard to be what our friends need, what our friends want, what people expect, and we still get disappointed. So definitely, like, friendship is definitely about freedom, the freedom to love, the freedom to be yourself, you know, and the freedom to do what you want to do. I don't see any relationship that I have with another human where there's no freedom to be myself or to love that person freely, and to not be afraid of losing them or being hurt as a friendship, you know. So I'm definitely here for that. Yeah, that would be my definition of friendship. Do I think I'm a good friend? Hell yes! Honey, yes! I bring the spice into life, you know. I got that thing about me. Yeah, I try. I think sometimes I can do better, but I have learned to forgive my faults, especially the part where I've disappointed the people who love me and are for me and back me. But also I know what I bring to the table, and I think that's very important, because when you know what you bring to the table, and not even in like an arrogant way, it also teaches you what you deserve. If you can give love, if you can give loyalty, if you can have your friends' backs, if you can support your friends' dreams, then you definitely deserve the same kind of energy back. So I think I'm a good friend. Yeah, Zama will rate me, but I'm pretty sure 11 out of 10, that's my levels. I will not lie and say I have always been a great friend. I wouldn't say I was selfish. I think I was immature in the sense that at that time I was not forgiving. I could not forgive people's mistakes. A disappointment to me was basically the end of the friendship, and as much as abandonment has been my biggest disappointment in friendships, abandoning other people has been my biggest failure in friendships as well. I have lost a lot of friends. If I just look at, I think the most critical part in my life with regards to friendships, it was definitely varsity. So in those 6 years, like, I made a lot of friends, but I also lost a lot of friends, and I lost a lot of close friends, and it hurts. And even now, you still miss some people. You miss the small joys that you enjoyed in that friendship, and just having that gaping hole in your heart, it hurts, you know. There are some days when I'm doing something and I literally think of that person, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I could be sharing this moment with this person and enjoying that. So I think I can't even say it's like any breakup. I feel like friendship breakups, like they have their own special category, especially if it was like a very close friend and you literally look back at the years and you're just like, is this what it came to? Is this what it took to end our friendship? Is this really it? Like in our 20s, is this really it? Is this why our friendships are ending? So it's very difficult. It's very difficult also to convince yourself that it will be okay or that you will get better, especially when you saw a lifetime with that person in your life. So yeah, it's hard, but we have to do the things that make the life to move on. So yeah. I don't know if I should say luckily or fortunately enough, I have said my apologies. I think after going through abandonment and healing and just like also just letting go and letting God and getting to a place of complete surrender where you just like, God, this hurts. It's difficult to pick up the pieces and move on. Seeing what abandonment showed up like in my life, or like the unresolved issues of feeling like you were not good enough, you didn't do enough, how it showed up in my life. It also brought me like in the season where God was healing me and mending the parts of me that were broken because of that, it was also revealed to me how I hurt other people. So yeah, I think I've said my apologies. There are a lot of people that I've hurt. Okay, let me not say a lot. They are like really some significant hurts that I know I definitely was wrong in, and I have went back to those people and been like, you know what, I was wrong, I was immature, I was naive, I was selfish, but that was the best me at the time. I wish, like knowing what I know now, I wish I would have handled it better. I wish I would have been more consistent, and even now I'm someone who reflects a lot, and for like not even forgiveness from the other person, like you realizing that you were wrong and going back and saying, friend, I hurt you, it was unacceptable, I'm sorry, is very important to me. It's also teaching me to lay down my pride all the time, because I don't think there's much room for pride where love is concerned. And really, if you love your people, you need to realize that sometimes you just have to humble yourself and be like, I was wrong. It's not even about you being right. And I always say that when you hurt someone, you can't turn around and say you didn't, because it's not your heart, it's not your emotions. You know, you need to turn around and be like you might not, you don't have to understand, but it doesn't take away from the fact that you hurt that person. So yeah, I stand here very proud of myself in saying that I have went back and apologized to the people that I've hurt. It hasn't always been easy, and even now sometimes I make mistakes. I go back and I'm like, you know what, I screwed up, I'm sorry. Yeah. Like there are friendships that I don't want to say fizzle out, or like where you know you're friends but you don't talk every day type vibes, and that's okay. But yeah, there's a friend that I lost that it's like in my alone time, sometimes I'm just like, I can't believe we are now people that don't talk to each other. We're people who don't have each other's numbers. We're people that basically don't exist in each other's worlds. And it hurts, and I miss that person and I miss that friendship. But also it was not I'm not the one who chose to leave. And when the other person has tapped out, yeah, I guess you have to accept. It's not necessarily easy. I cannot say to you I have a solution or a comeback or any way of rekindling that friendship, but I know that it still hurts and I still miss that person. Yeah. Quality time. Did I say quality time? Quality time. Like for me to feel loved, it's time, and knowing that someone sees you, someone listens to you. Like you can spend a whole year with someone and they pick up nothing about you. They don't know what you like, they don't know what you dislike, they really don't notice you. And then there's that special person or special people in your life that they notice you, they see you for who you are. They pick up the small quirks about you. For me, just even like the fact that you've noticed that I always buy the same chocolate, or I don't like a certain thing, for me is like you're attentive to me, and to me that is love. Firstly, friendship is not talking every day or being in each other's face every day. It's literally about who do you do life with. And I have a very special friend that I became very close with last year, and I think that's the person that like taught me what love was. For the first time in a long time, I could be myself around someone. I was not afraid of being hurt. I was not afraid of being found out. Like my flaws were exposed, you know. The deepest parts of me that I had not shared with anyone, I shared with her, and it was very refreshing. It is refreshing to be in, like, to have friendships where you can completely be yourself and it's reciprocated and you don't feel judged or you don't feel afraid or anything like that. So for me, that's what changed. 2019 changed my view on friendships. So 2020 has not been that difficult because I think 2019 was a foundation already. Oh no, I'm fearless, honey. I am fearless. Entering new friendships, fearless. I think time really shows you what you can get from this friendship. But like meeting new people, definitely game. Red flags, always aware. I know what I don't want in my life, so it's very easy to be like, thank you but no thanks. But that being said, like I'm not afraid of anything. I'm just like, let's do it, let's enjoy ourselves, let's have fun and learn each other along the way. Biggest highlight in our friendship, I think there are different types of highlights. Definitely wanderlust. Zama satisfies my wanderlust. Like, she's that person I can bring up and be like, girl, let's go, and she's just like, girl, I'm game. So definitely I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying that we're doing it now, even just that, like, doing things spontaneously and having fun. I'm really enjoying that. Second highlight, I think this year has just been good to us and our friendship, and COVID also contributed, but it has been very good. And also, like I was saying to Zam the other day, that like it's interesting how time can allow for things to be rebuilt or to grow again, you know, and how like our friendship has actually become stronger and more close and more personal. It's not like we don't feel far away from each other because we spend so much time together and we're getting to learn each other. Like, I think the people we were 10 years ago and now is very different. The people we were at the beginning of our 20s and what we are now is very different, and like enjoying that. And I also think we also drive each other, we support each other's dreams. So hell yes, definitely that is a highlight, and always a highlight. Yes.